Hi, this is Hallie, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make an A0 conference poster on Canva. So let's first go to Canva and click on this custom size. Because we're making an A0 poster, we're going to change the unit to mm, change the height to 1189 and the width to 841. Okay, and then we click on create. We're first going to make the background. So let's go to element, click on the rectangle and drag it so that it fits the whole background. We're going to the color and pick whatever color you like, but I'm going to do yellow to match up my school logo color. I'm also going to add my school logo. So just type in your school name and logo and copy and paste image into Canva. You guys can notice that although it's yellow, the yellow is in different shade. So to fix that, let's click on the background, over here color, and Canva automatically pick up the color from your image. So it's going to be this color over here. You guys can see that from my original poster, I actually had yellow on the top and orange at the bottom. So to do that, let's go to gradient and click on this one. And it should change the gradient from top to bottom rather than left to right. Click on this again, and over here, we're going to change this to this one, okay? Because the yellow from this gradient is different to our logo color, we have to change it again. So let's go to the photo color over here and read what it says. It says the color is FDE 600. So we're going to the background, click on this, and click on the gradient color and change this to FDE 600. Okay, now the yellow would match up. But because we have a gradient and this logo here have a solid yellow background color, to change it, we can move this down and add another rectangle. Change the color to yellow. Then go to layers and move it back. Okay, now we have a perfect background. We're going to select everything, and down here we're going to lock it so that we can now do stuff on the top and it wouldn't alter our background. Let's now make the subtitle background and the content background. You guys might notice that my subtitle background is yellow on the top and orange at the bottom. To do that, let's go to element, click on the rectangle, change the size, and the color over here we're going to click white, and for transparency over here we're going to change it to 70. And now if we copy and paste, we're going to see that the one at the top is more yellow and the one at the bottom is more orange. Now you can copy and paste and adjust it however that fits your content the best. Now we're going to make the content background. Very similar, click on the rectangle. But this time, instead of using transparency, we're just going to make it pure white so it doesn't disturb our content. Similarly, copy and paste and arrange it so that it fits your content the best. Now we're going to add the text. The text can be categorized into three main types: title, subtitle, and the content. Over here, we're going to go to text, click on add a text box. And I'm going to change the font to Arial. For my title, what I did is I used size 82 and made it bold. For my subtitle, I did 62 bold. And for my content, I did 27 not bold. It might seem really small over here, but when you actually print the poster out, it's really big. Lastly, I'm going to show you guys how to make these dotted lines that match the background color. Over here is slightly yellow and over here is slightly orange. We're going to go to Element, Line, move it, and then over here, we're going to change the stroke style and the weight to be 10. Now we're going to go to Color, add a new color, and use the color picker to pick up the nearby background color. Similarly, we can make one at the bottom. Use the color picker to pick up nearby background color so it match up. Okay, this is how you guys make a poster, and you guys can adjust it to fit your content the best. To print the poster out, you can just go to a nearby office work and you can get it printed on the day, but it's best to make a booking beforehand. And it usually costs less than $50 to print. Content-wise, I recommend you balance on the amount of image and the amount of text. I personally like to have more image than text, but it really depends on your own content. But you have to make sure you're able to explain the whole thing to someone within 2 to 5 minutes. Thank you.